My girlfriend and I settled in the city. We worked hard. I was about to be promoted to workshop manager, but she reported my past financial issues, ruining my future. My record was blacklisted as I faced transfer. I saw her glaring at me with hatred. If not for your selfishness, Weicheng would be back. You ruined him. Stay and suffer with him. I woke up back to the day she blocked the office door. This time, you'll all stay. These are the last return slots. If we don't submit now, after today, we're stuck here forever. The youth glared at xuanhuan blocking the door. Weicheng isn't back, so wait. xuanhuan said coldly, not budging. For one person, you'd make us miss our chance? You wanna stay with her? Don't drag us down. A youth tried to push the door. Before he touched it, xuanhuan flashed a notebook. Try to force your way. I'll report your black market deals. I have all your evidence. Seeing the ledger in her hand, they backed off, glaring with fear and hate. A black market label would ruin them for life. Weicheng isn't here. No one enters. xuanhuan said firmly. We share these return slots. Once you submit, the list is final. Trying to Dunzao Weicheng. He's not here. No one goes in. What touching love. I walked to my girlfriend. She stared at me, demanding coldly, Lin Haiyao. You too? My report is serious. I lowered my head, saying sincerely, I agree with you. And I told the others, we've been through years here like brothers. It's almost the deadline. But Weicheng isn't back. How can we abandon him? Hearing this, they retorted, Lin Haoyu, go with your girlfriend. Don't drag us. Time's running out. Let's rush her? I don't believe you can stop everyone. Asking for trouble. xuanhuan's eyes flashed fiercely. She waved the evidence to threaten, stunning the youths. Move again, and you'll go to re-education. She eyed the fearful crowd with contempt, her tone sharp. No one dared move. They glared at us with hate. Time flew in anxious waiting, near the deadline. Footsteps echoed in the dark hall. Weicheng rushed in. Xuanhuan, I knew you'd wait. Disheveled? He gazed at her. She's timid, yet risked the black market for supplies. I made it back. I'd never leave you. Seeing him, Sue smiled. The frost melting. He's here. Move. Submit the papers. A youth yelled angrily. Relax, Zhao. Catch your breath. Sue rolled her eyes, carefully handing him a reference letter. He took it. Just then, the office door clicked to lock. The window closed. Trapped youths glared at them. Damn it, the list is sealed. You two ruined our chance. Now we can't choose. We're stuck farming here forever. Zhao, you fool, heading back to the city. Like cheat that stuff. Want to die? The youth retreated to a corner. Zhao trembled at the insults. Sorry, this was our one shot. I messed up. I just wanted seed money. For the city you didn't mean to delay. Zhao explained, eyes red. One more word, you go to re-education. Su shielded him coldly, brandishing a signed complaint. Stay with her then. Don't drag us down. A youth tried to charge out. Before he touched the knob, Sue showed a factory letter. Who dares leave now? I'll report you for possession. How'd you get a factory letter? Seeing the red stamped paper, they backed off, glaring at xuanhuan. A youth with factory ties has backing. They can't afford to cross him. Want to leave now? Fine, but it's dark. Checkpoints are everywhere. No letter, you'll be arrested as vagrants. xuanhuan said firmly. We missed our ride back. But just wait till tomorrow. We'll find another way. I looked at her letter. This gets us to the dorm. I know people at the factory. They'll pick us up soon. Wait here. Don't. Wonder xuanhuan ordered. Then she took Weicheng's hand. Weicheng, it's okay. We'll talk later. Her gentle tone calmed the others a bit. The office air was suffocating. Slogans glared under dim lights. Thrive on black soil. Mocked us escapees. Outside, the northern night was frigid. Even in summer, the chill was bone deep. This land devoured our youth. Now it wants to keep me forever. Some youths smoked anxiously. In the haze, their faces showed fear. I leaned against the wall, watching them whisper. My heart was in turmoil. She didn't know my real status, a cadre's son. I chased her as a common youth, fearing her disdain, but I could return to the city anytime. I got her that letter myself. She thinks it keeps her safe, not knowing its limits. I told the factory, if spots are short, cheese between her and Weicheng. Watching them cling together, I smiled bitterly. Such deep feelings, but faced with self-interest, would they sacrifice for each other? Missing a raw ride meant we all knew the stakes. Armed with her letter, Xuanhuan roamed the farm with Weicheng, buying on credit, took many scarce supplies, even raided the youth store, took their New Year's canned goods. In just half a day, he racked up big debts. I saw them getting worse. I scoffed. The farm hates unpaid debts. If reported, it stains your record. Returning to the city gets harder. 2 hours before dark, Xuanhuan rushed back in. Urgently said, "Your dad works at the factory, right? Give me a guarantee letter. It's urgent." My face fell. Why? She said, bluntly, "Weicheng owes money. If not paid, it goes on his record. Only a factory letter can vouch." I frowned. Slowly said, "The guarantor is liable. If he can't pay, my family must. Do you know what that means for me?" "My dad would kill me, but he needs it now," she urged impatiently. Then a friend spoke up. "His debt is his problem. Why risk Brother Lin's family? It's first month medicine. I must help him keep it." Xuanhuan said without thought. Seeing me hesitate, her eyes turned cold. She threatened, "Lin, if you don't help, I'll tell about that letter you wrote me." Xuanhuan, have you no shame? Berlin's been so good to you. Now you threaten him for an outsider. Others defended me. He glared them silent. I saw her resolve. I sighed bitterly. I looked away, mocking myself. Said I ever loved her. Xuanhuan was poor. Struggled here. But I liked her. Got her easy work. Helped her often. Got her perks. I gave her my all. But her ex mattered more. Finally, I wrote a guarantee. She ran to Weicheng, thrilled. Soon, he relaxed. Looked at me gratefully. Sorry, Lin. Weicheng's just worried about me. Don't blame her. I sneer at his hypocrisy. Tax must be paid. He lets others clean up his mess. The others see his fake act. They look disgusted. A paper means nothing. You come first. Xuanhuan holds his hand, her voice full of pity. Weicheng got his back. He vows, "Weicheng, I'll remember your kindness. I swear I'll never betray you." Their vows sicken me. I feel nauseous. In my past life, I solved her problems. She took it for granted, said I didn't do enough. Before returning, she reported me for graft, ruined my future. Now, Zhao's sweet talk has her devoted. My sincerity's a joke. Night falls. Time's up. All watch the door nervously. A factory clerk appears at the door. He holds a document. Finally, all rise excitedly. So to leave. Stop! I say coldly, glancing at them. Others can go, but not you two. They turn pale, demanding. Why? Su shouts defiantly. You are from the factory. Why deny my papers? I look at them with scorn. He says coldly, you think I don't know what you did here? Missing your chance is one thing. You two dared to sell supplies, ran up debts. Your records are stained. You don't deserve to go. Then the clerk pauses, eyeing them with interest. But you are lucky. There's a special slot, but only one. Between you two, only one leaves. As he finishes, the others smirk at Xiao and Su. They're eager for the drama, so Weicheng froze. The official's word was law. She dared not make a scene. Before she could react, Weicheng shoved her aside. He scurried to the official, bowing and scraping. Sir, process my papers. Let me go. He turned to Weicheng. Weicheng, you said you loved me. Give me your spot. His tone shifted. He bowed, rubbing his hands. Sir, I can't handle farm work. My mother's waited years in the city. She's sick, needs my care. He pulled out a crumpled photo. My mother, see? She's so old. He secretly took out 2 cigarette packs, offering them. The official pushed them away. Enough, hearing his shameless words. Weicheng paled. She couldn't believe Weicheng. Now, raising demanding she stayed. What? You promised to protect me, she asked, voice trembling. Eyes red. Jia shoved her hand away. I told you to stay put. You went to the store. You dragged me along. You ruined my record. You staying is your penance. Jia said it matter-of-factly. Islanded hair for the official. Sis, this girl has bad ideas. Sending her back risks trouble. Send her to Company 13 to reform. Hearing his shamelessness, Xuanhuan snapped. She lunged at Weicheng, slapping him hard. Weicheng, I helped you. How could you? You'd ruin me, you scum. I never asked for your help. You threw yourself at me. The once the couple grappled wildly. Su fought fiercely, pinning Zhao down. Everyone looked on with disdain. He was taller, but couldn't gain the upper hand. A useless coward. The fight escalated. All pretense was gone. Zhao was beaten black and blue. We youths watched. One remarked, when they inseparable, now neither will sacrifice for the other. Such fake love. Better they both stay. Returning to the city would just unleash 2 more pests. I stayed silent, waiting until they were exhausted from fighting. Then I slowly spoke. I just remembered. My dad has connections at the factory. Can't get you back to the city yet, but can transfer you there. Plenty of chances later. Who wants it? Zhao Weicheng was taken back by the officer. Xuanhuan used my connection to transfer, but as Zhao was led away, Su let out a piercing wail. She collapsed. I watched her pathetic state coldly. No sympathy left. I wanted them both to suffer in the 13th company, but remembering their past betrayal, I didn't want it to be easy. I looked at them. Zhao Weicheng had turned back. He looked full of guilt. His eyes apologetic. Wenqian, forgive me. I just wanted to return to care for my mother. Hearing this, I put on a showtime grin. It lost. Glared at him hatefully. Zhao stepped forward, reaching for her hand. Wenqing, he said earnestly. I've been thinking we were both set up by Lin Haoyu. He shot me a vicious glare. I raised an eyebrow. They racked up their own dead. They chose to fight. I didn't make them. Let's see them pin this on me. What do you mean? Su's anger wavered slightly. Zhao's eyes softened. That officer is connected to Lin Haoyu, he rushed to say. They planned it together. Gave one spot to make us fight. Why not mention his connections sooner? Only spoke up after the fight. Just to mock us. He shot me a disgusted look, then pledged loyalty. I said those things to the officer to pave the way back for you. I love you. I'd never leave you. Pure nonsense. But Su Wangqing bought it. She glared at me. Lin Haoyu, you are so despicable. I just chose Zhao Weiqian. You do this to me. I was blind. His lies are laughable. What am I to him? I see his rage. No point arguing. Selfish fool. Let's see how he does at the factory without me. Xuanqing sees my silence. Thinks I'm guilty. She scoffs at me. Turns to Zhao Weiqian. You go back first. I'll follow. I watched their farewell amused. Zhao's job, I arranged it. City-country gaps were huge then. All wanted city jobs. Jobs had tiers. Good ones needed connections. My family had some. So Zhao got a decent factory job, but he didn't know I'd already won the factory. Su was transferred to the factory. Lived in the dorm. Factory jobs seemed good, but had hidden rules. Jobs near bosses were best. Safe, with perks. Thanks to me, Su was put in archives. Easy, but dead end. In the dorm. She still used me. Now she wants a better post through me. Thinks I'm a fool. A month later, I visited the factory. I ran into Su. Some looked awkward, but came over. Hi, you. I was wrong. Get me into promotion? Su Wanqing think I'm stupid? I smirked. You pine for Zhao, you use me. Su protested. I'm done with Zhao. Really? Lin, you should cut ties. My colleagues chimed in. She's not worthy. Hearing this, Su flushed red. She snapped. Turned to leave. Fine. Lin Haoyu. I won't. Beg twice. Wait, I said to her back. Su heard me. Thought I changed my mind. Smug. She turned. I stared. Since we're here, let's make it clear. We're done. Done for good. All those favors I did for you need settling. I pulled out a notebook, listing everything I'd done. Rubber letters, green ration tickets, £20 ticket fines, shameless acts, favors. You owe me a lot. A colleague joked. Section Chief Lin, if I weren't married, I'd ask for your help too. Ignoring him, I told Su Wanqing, you have 1 month, 3 days to repay, or I report you. She paled. The debt was huge. A month into the archives job, I heard Su was struggling. The work was easy, the pay was low, and often worse. Zhao Weiqian was also failing in the city, and I already won a factory, though Zhao gone team. He was in the hardest workshop, exhausted daily. The old workers knew he got in through connections and shunned him. Half a year later, I got news, a promotion exam. Passing would make me a state cadre. Changing my status, old friends congratulated me. One side. Remember the farm days? Seems like another life. Without your help, could we have returned? Another added, oh, the lean. Sue's life is miserable now. Don't soften, I smiled. Don't worry, we're done. Later, I saw Sue in the archives, huddled in a corner, gaunt, much thinner. She saw me too, and awkwardly tried to hide. I felt nothing watching her. After I left, she emerged, eyes full of hate and regret. For 3 months, she hid walls at the factory. No connections, bottom jobs, worse. For unpaid debts, she was sent to a labor camp for half a year. Heavy work daily, poor food. Half a year changes a life. Her days dragged. Up at 4 a.m. Washing in icy water, hands frostbitten. Field work all day, backbreaking at harvest. Evenings, theological lessons, writing confessions. Letters to Zhao went unanswered. Inquiries got evasive replies. Zhao at first behaved, but since led, smoked, drank, gambled. To impress the director's daughter, he lied, posing as an educated youth. The day Sue was released, she was too weak to stand, leaning on walls. But Zhao wasn't there. She dragged herself to her assigned dorm, a basement. It was the worst housing. Damn, cold in winter, hot in summer. She lived here first, then moved upstairs to my help, returning now with agony. But to wait for Zhao's news, she endured. She planned. Once he settled, he'd bring her over. They'd work for a better life. But returning, she found even the basement gone. Another girl slept in her bunk. Furious, she woke her. This is my bed. Why are you here? The girl sneered. It was reassigned. A man cleared your things, said you're not coming back. Xuanqing couldn't believe it. Zhao Weicheng even cleared my bunk. Where is he? Where is he? He grabbed the woman, eyes red. She was startled. He's marrying the textile factory director's daughter. No, he wouldn't. Xuanqing muttered. Just 6 months, and he betrayed. He ran to the post office, called Zhao's factory. He learned that Zhao is marrying the director's house. Told her, the wedding house is ready. Zhao Weicheng, why betray me? Why? Xuanqing screamed into the phone. Zhao's impatient voice replied, Xuanqing, we're over. Stay on the farm. Don't bother me. Click. The call ended. Xuanqing collapsed, finally realizing she was abandoned. Memories flooded her mind. For him, she offended Ling Haoyu. Worked in the canteen to raise money. Her hands soaked raw. She saved everything for him. And now this man who claimed to love her abandoned her without hesitation. Promises meant nothing. After the call, Xuanqing wandered the farm for months. She heard Zhao was marrying. The wedding was at the stay-run restaurant. She rushed to town. She saw Zhao in new clothes with a stylish woman. Zhao Weicheng. Su charted it. Zhao was shocked. He told the woman, she's crazy. I don't know her. Su laughed bitterly. You don't know me. I was blind to love you, for you. I offended Lin Haoyu, lost my job, was sent to the labor camp. You don't know me? Su trembled with rage, eyes red. She grabbed Xiao's collar. He was no match. He begged the woman. Xiaofang, help! The director's daughter watched. Then, slapped Zhao. You swore you were single, but you had a lover and dumped her. You dare lie to me. I should punish you, help you, dream on, wedding's off, never see me again. The director's daughter laughed. Xiaofang, give me a chance. Zhao stumbled after her, was pushed down. Su laughed at his misery. Serves you right, Zhao Weicheng. You deserve it. Shameless. You thought I loved you. I lied. Zhao, furious. Su, I only used you for a return ticket, you fool. Every moment with you sickened me. Su endured, fell back fiercely. She beat him bloody, exhausted. The crowd watched with disdain, seeing two lunatics. Su became a fugitive. Thought of leaving the farm, but her record trapped her. She drifted aimlessly. Su recalls the misery after leaving me, filled with regret. Don't be mad, he was wrong. He shouldn't have betrayed me, but it's too late now. Su Wenqing howled in a cold basement corner, crying. I set the promotion exam for next month. I went to the provincial capital for paperwork and a background check. The vetting is strict. Any issues in my file would fail me. I'd never get promoted. A historical complaint could cost me my job. After submitting my papers, I returned and studied hard. A month later, I passed. I was now a state cutter with urban residency. The day results were posted. The sun was bright. I sighed with relief, holding my appointment letter. A permanent post meant a secure future. Old friends congratulated me, but higher rank means greater responsibility and caution. Hacking for my new post, I stepped out and froze. I eyed the hall's end. Who's there? Show yourself. Long time, Lin. Still sharp. Zhao Weicheng's voice sneered. I saw Zhao Weicheng. He was gaunt, with desperate eyes. I heard, you are a cadre now. He came to congratulate you. Spit it out, I said coldly. The factory's firing me. I can't survive here. He glared. You did this. You had them target me. You're just incompetent. I scoffed. Don't blame others. You're not fit to judge me. Xiao pulled a knife. It's you or me today. Let's see. If you can. I moved first. We fought. He was frenzied, but I quickly pinned him. Then, a familiar voice. Assistant xuanhuan rushed out, hurling acid at Zhao. Zhao screamed, writhing. I stared at Su. She was skeletal, her eyes empty. She looked at me. Lean, I am sorry I hurt you. Consider this payback. Live well. With that, she poured the rest on herself. No, I couldn't stop her. Security arrived, taking them to the hospital. I stood there, staring at the blood. Finally, I sighed and left. A whisper hung. It's over. In my new office, I watched the city, conflicted. These years taught me much. In this era, fate is adrift. Yet in such times, true nature shows. Some sell out for gain, some show their worst in despair, but some find redemption. I don't hate you anymore. She paid for her choices.